Okay, here's interesting Austin with like, this is the third part of us talking about New Jersey. Very. So we're gonna continue. Okay, you were telling me, you pretty much told me what Jeff does for a living.
Talks about moving out to New Jersey.
And let's see, and you guys moved out to New Jersey, and your stepmom is a teacher. She teaches what?
I didn't mention that. She
teaches like third grade
in the North Brunswick area, which is the area we rented the apartment in. Yeah. And that's not a bad area. It's not great, but she teaches third grade. She's been doing that for 2 years now. She's had a job. And she got a degree in teaching. She got she did an alternate thing where she didn't have to get a degree. She had to get certified. Or she got a degree, but she went to college first. She had to go to college on, like, nights as she worked to get her degree so she could teach. But,
yeah.
So she works as well.
Basically,
and
then
so if
you
I'm
guys...
sick, like at school, I don't have anybody to pick me up.
Oh, that's kind of sucks. So you can never get sick. So.
I just don't go to the nurse's office anymore. Like, ever. I just, like, if I feel sick, I'll just wait till the end of the day and go home. It has to be really bad. Like, I have to be puking to go to the nurse. I've done that the whole time I lived there, because I went to the nurse once and I was really sick and stayed there, like, all day, and I was like... I'd rather be in class, you know. Like, not to be stupid, but I mean, I'd rather be doing work because it's a waste of my time to be up there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, on to more interesting things.
Okay, so basically, well, I was gonna say basically from there, you guys ended up buying a house. Wasn't the like the first house you guys were gonna buy like it just like fell through because they wanted to? It was like they wanted there's all this stuff that needed to be done to it, and they wouldn't upgrade the electrical system or something.
We bought one. We were gonna buy one. It was a nice bi-level. It had like a wood slating on the outside. I never went to it. Right next to the train station. We decided, well, if we're gonna get woken up in the middle of the night by trains, that'd be terrible. So one day we drove up there and we parked right in front of the train station and rolled all our windows up and sat there and listened to a train go by.
Yeah.
Barely made any noise inside the closed up car.
It just was so fast.
Yeah, and then we rolled down the windows and listened
shot through there. So it really wasn't that bad. So you thought you guys
even when it stops for grace, it's not that bad. So we thought we could get this house. There was a lot of
because it isn't like, you know, a big, you know, wood engine locomotive with smoke coming out of it chugging up to the station.
Real high-tech, nice things.
Yeah, they're like subway trains.
Yeah, they're like subway trains outside.
Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
And the subway, I'll explain about New York later, but the subways smell bad. And if you've ever seen like a movie depicting New York, it's not really like it. You're not all bustled in. Like, there's been a couple times where it's been real crowded on the subway, and it's like packed in like in uncomfortable places all against people.
Yeah.
But usually...
Is it like those movies where there's homeless guys sitting out, holding out the change thing?
Yeah.
They're like...
They don't hold out change. It's not even like that. They don't just sit there and shake their...
Christmas, you bum!
They don't just sit there and shake their cup. They'll get up on a train and I'm like, may I have the attention of the train? Now, I've been living on the street and blah, blah. I haven't eaten since December 4th of 1932. You know, they don't just sit there and shake their cup. They're really actively panhandling.
Oh, I see. And, okay. Like here, they just hold up a little sign.
Yeah, and I can't even, like, I don't even respect the ones that'll just get up and yell at you. Like, I can understand, like, there's this guy and his kid did, like, a breakdancing routine where they were, like, flipping each other and rolling around on the train and doing, like, jumps off the seat. It was really cool, and I think they really deserve it. Like, I would much rather give somebody who's gonna work like that money than I would somebody who just gets on the train and complains about how they're doing. So,
yeah, okay, so
we bought. We were gonna buy that house. The deal fell through. There's a lot of stuff that wouldn't fix. Eventually, we just got away from the whole deal together, and then Edison, definitely not as good as where we're living now in South Brunswick. And South Brunswick is 3 towns over from New Brunswick. It's it's like a town over from Princeton. Princeton's right down the street. I could ride a bike. It's like 18 miles away or something.
Cool. Oh, do you know an interesting thing that has nothing to do with this, but I gotta say this because it's a weird correlation. Okay, when you're talking about Princeton, is I had a friend when I was a little girl, and her older sister was named Kaitlyn, and my friend's name was Flannery, and her other sister name was Enid, and they're all like their last name is Hallie, and they're all Irish. Her dad was like real Irish, so they have like all these Irish names. Well, Kaitlyn was the older sister, and she was a couple of years old. I'd say a good 4 or 5 years older than us. But anyway, she ended up going to college. She went to Princeton, which I thought was really interesting that I knew that. But that just was a weird correlation that this girl Kaitlyn went to Princeton. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm off the tangent here. Okay. Well. All right. Wait. We gotta go to a new video. Alrighty. Well, I have to cut this up in parts, and my explanation for this is there's going to be like a million parts. Is because I have such high resolution camera that it
I
takes
poked
a
you in the eye. Are you okay?
Oh,
I went to go grab her,
It
and I
takes
went.
a long time to upload them onto YouTube. I mean, you know.
Stop.
So
Stop. Just quit.
that's why.
Okay.
Okay. Next part.